Imagine a device so complex, so far advanced for its time that its very existence challenges everything we thought we knew about ancient civilizations. A machine built over 2,000 years ago, with the precision of a modern clockwork, yet discovered at the bottom of the sea. Was it an alien artifact, a forgotten supercomputer, or simply proof that ancient minds were capable of wonders we're only just beginning to comprehend today? To understand this mystery, we must travel back to the year 1900. A group of sponge divers caught in a fierce storm off the coast of the small Greek island of Antikythera sought refuge in a secluded cove. When the storm subsided, one diver, Elias Stadiatis, plunged into the depths, searching for sponges. What he found instead sent shivers down his spine. Lying on the seabed, at a depth of 42 meters, were the ghostly remains of an ancient shipwreck, strewn with artifacts, marble statues, bronze figures, and pottery dating back to the 1st century BC. The divers, though initially terrified by what looked like a pile of decaying bodies, quickly realized the immense historical significance of their discovery. News reached the Hellenic Royal Navy, and an ambitious, unprecedented underwater archaeological expedition began, lasting from 1900 to 1901. Divers, working without modern equipment, braving decompression sickness and shark attacks, retrieved an astonishing haul of treasures. But among the gleaming statues and precious amphorae, there was one item that baffled everyone. It was a corroded lump of bronze and wood, no larger than a shoebox, completely encrusted with marine growth. It looked unremarkable, almost like a misshapen rock. For months it lay ignored, a forgotten piece of seabed detritus among spectacular art. Nobody could have predicted that this unassuming calcified mass would one day rewrite history, revealing a level of technological sophistication that would not be paralleled for another 1,500 years. For decades, this perplexing relic remained largely a curiosity, stored in the dusty archives of the National Archaeological Museum in Athens. Its true nature was obscured by centuries of neglect and the destructive power of salt water. But in 1902, an archaeologist named Valerios Stais noticed something peculiar. As he handled the lump, a small fragment broke away, revealing what appeared to be a gear wheel, perfectly formed with precise teeth. A mechanism. This was no ordinary artifact. It was clearly an intricately engineered device. But what kind of device could possess gears in the ancient world? Clockwork was still centuries away, or so history dictated. Stace's discovery was groundbreaking, yet it was so far outside the accepted understanding of ancient technology that it was met with skepticism, often dismissed as an astrological instrument or even a simple ornamental curiosity. The sheer complexity buried within its corroded shell remained elusive. The fragile state of the object made it impossible to disassemble without causing irreparable damage. It wasn't until the 1950s, with the pioneering work of British science historian Derek J. de Solla Price, that the true magnitude of the Antikythera mechanism began to slowly unravel. Price, using early X-ray technology, managed to peer through the layers of corrosion, revealing a bewildering array of more than 30 intermeshing bronze gears. These weren't crude, hand-filed cogs. They were meticulously crafted, some with triangular teeth, others with the precision of a modern timepiece. His research, published in 1974, sensationally presented the device as an astronomical calculator, a mechanical computer designed to predict celestial events. Still, the full scope of its capabilities, the intricate details of its engineering remained a tantalizing mystery, shrouded by the limitations of available technology. This ancient enigma demanded a new kind of intervention, something that could see through time itself. Then came the 21st century and the dawn of advanced imaging technologies. A dedicated team of international researchers, including experts from Cardiff University, the National and Kapodistrian University of Athens, and Hewlett-Packard, applied cutting-edge methods previously used for medical diagnostics and industrial inspection. They used high-resolution X-ray computed tomography, fundamentally a 3D X-ray scanner, and a technique called polynomial texture mapping, or PTM, which captured detailed surface information, allowing them to effectively peel back the layers of corrosion digitally. What they unveiled was nothing short of astonishing. The mechanism was far more sophisticated than even Price had imagined. It consisted of at least 37 precisely cut bronze gears, housed within a wooden case covered in scientific inscriptions. It had multiple dials on its front and back. The main dial on the front displayed the zodiac and solar calendar. A smaller dial showed the moon's phase. On the back, there were two large spiral dials. One was the Metonic calendar, predicting the repeating approximate 19-year cycle between the sun and moon. The other was the Saros cycle, used to predict eclipses with remarkable accuracy. It even accounted for the irregular elliptical orbit of the moon, a phenomenon that would not be formally understood in Western astronomy for another 1/500 years with Johannes Kepler. Imagine an ancient Greek scientist, hundreds of years before Galileo, designing a machine that could replicate these complex celestial motions with such fidelity. The complexity was breathtaking. The mechanism could track the positions of the Sun, Moon, and likely all 5 classical planets known at the time, Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn, across the sky. It was a calendar, an astronomical almanac, and an eclipse predictor, all rolled into one intricate hand-crank device. It even featured a small arm that pointed to the date of the ancient Olympic Games, acting as a historical scheduler. This wasn't merely a calculating tool. It was a simulation of the cosmos, a physical manifestation of ancient Greek astronomical knowledge, crafted with unimaginable precision. The gears were arranged in an incredibly sophisticated differential gearing system, a technology previously thought to have been invented in the 16th century. It defied everything known about ancient Greek mechanics, forcing historians and scientists to completely reevaluate the technological capabilities of that era. This wasn't primitive. This was a supercomputer before computers existed, a testament to a lost golden age of engineering. The fact that only one such device has ever been found leaves us with a haunting question. Was this a singular masterpiece, a lone stroke of genius? Or is it merely a relic of a greater body of knowledge, an entire technological tradition that has been entirely lost to the sands of time? The implications are profound, suggesting an alternative trajectory for human civilization, one where scientific and technological advancement might have occurred much earlier and more rapidly than we currently assume. To this day, the Antikythera mechanism remains a singular artifact. Its uniqueness begs the question, were there others? Was this an isolated genius invention, or did similar, equally complex devices exist, only to be lost forever to the ravages of time, war, or nature? We know the ancient Greeks produced astonishing works of engineering, from automated temples to complex water clocks, but nothing approaches the mathematical and mechanical sophistication of the Antikythera mechanism. It stands as a silent challenge to our historical narratives, a monument to a forgotten brilliance. Could it be that much of what we consider modern innovation merely represents the rediscovery of knowledge that was once commonplace in a distant past? The Antikythera mechanism forces us to confront this unsettling possibility, leaving us to wonder what other secrets the deep seas and ancient ruins still guard, knowledge that could once again redefine our understanding of human ingenuity. It's a testament to the enduring power of human curiosity and the terrifying beauty of lost civilizations. If you want more mysteries that rewrite history, the next video explores the enigmatic Piri race map, another ancient anomaly that defies explanation.